Um, I was in that chamber, this thing, and I was thinking about lifting the weight, like how heavy it was. And one of the things you said to me was, get into, make sure my, before I pick it up, that walk me through all the things you can, because I can't think of it right now. I'm still a little distraught.
So your feet are in line with your knees. Your shoulders are pinched, your chest is out, your butt is down, your belly button is drawn in, so your core is engaged.
That made me think of, like, before we pick up something that's too heavy for us, because a lot of times we pick it up but we're not engaged, or our posture is not correct. And so as I was thinking about how lifting this ties into what we go through in real life situations.
Right.
And if we're not in those other things, all these things are not right.
I mean, that's why when I talk about, like, people always talk about you're addicted to lifting weights or whatever, it's not so much the weight, but it's so much what it represents. It's a spiritual thing. Like, everybody has their thing that connects them to, in my opinion, that connects them to whatever they believe is the higher power. For me, this is what it is. So if I'm training someone, I'm still in that mindset. This is just a representation of what you go through in life. And if you can get through this, then that out there is easy.
Yeah.
So, but the kicker is, going back to what you said, a lot of people say, well, I can't lift that. You can lift it, but more importantly, can you lift it correctly? Are you in the proper posture? Everything you need to get through this is already in you. Everything you need to get through that is already in you. It's my job that before you lift this, everything in you is pushing you towards the end goal, which is to move the weight, withstand the storm, right?
Right.
So I'm going to give you 30 things to do before you even lift the weight, because I know that those 30 things are even more important than the weight, because those are the things that are going to make sure that, one, you get through it without hurting yourself. Two, what we're trying to accomplish gets accomplished. So if I tell you pinch your shoulders, squeeze your glutes, pull your belly button in, I want certain things to be engaged, because certain things need to reap the benefit of you pulling that weight. Yeah, your body can pick it up, but are the glutes firing? Is the shoulders pulled back and pinched, you know what I'm saying, to protect the spine? So it's not just getting through the storm. Getting through the storm in a particular posture that's going to yield the benefit of the storm. I don't want to just get through it and don't get nothing out of it, which is what happens if you just pick it up, no form, no posture.
Well, you're going to hurt yourself if you pick it
right.
up with no form, no posture. I think that's the...
But even if you're lucky enough to get through it without injury,
yeah,
did you benefit from it? Who the hell want to go through a storm and don't get nothing out of it?
That's a good point.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a good point.
So stand in it, be patient in it, because if I give you them 50 things to think about, what it does for me is make sure you don't rush through it, one of the things. Because you focused on, I gotta do this, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. So that up and down, I can't do that because I'm focused on all the 10 things you just told me to do. So it slows me down, and it keeps me in the storm longer, which makes me stronger.
Well, I don't want to be in the storm longer. I want to be, some of us, you know how I am, I want to be quick, I want to get it over with. But what this reminds, but what I hear you saying is sometimes we need to pace ourselves even through the storm. Like, be patient with the storm.
Be patient in the storm.
But it reminds me of, I can't think of a Bible verse exactly in Luke where he says, Terra, Terra, Satan desires to sift you as wheat. But I have already prayed for you that your faith will not fail. And basically, in order for my faith to not fail, I need to have a certain posture or position in order to get ready to pick up this heavy weight. So that's what it ministered to me. So in order for my faith or my strength or whatever not to fail,
I gotta have a good posture. Because that posture is what's gonna keep me from crumbling.
Know that
Building myself in the posture keeps me from crumbling. Going back to what we were talking about, when I think you and Ashita were talking about, basically don't despise the storm, because that's what builds your endurance in your faith. So the whole faith not failing, if it ain't gonna fail, it needs to endure. So if it's gonna endure, it needs to be progressively getting stronger. So this is just, it's endurance.
And that's good because you need endurance to weather the storm. I know I need endurance to weather this workout. So thank you.